Hello my friends, and welcome back to another Komorebi development video. Komorebi, if you don't already know, is a tiling window manager for Windows written in Rust. Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to take a look at a regression that was introduced and fixed, and I'm going to walk you through how this was reported, how it was debugged, and how I actually figured out that this unexpected, unwanted behavior was the result of an aggression. So here is the commit in which I fixed it. It is literally a one-character commit. We can quickly read through the message. This commit fixes a regression introduced in the regex rule matching refactor. Invisible borders should be removed from applications that are not identified as border overflow applications, not vice versa. This is because applications that are overflowing their borders effectively erase the invisible borders, while applications that are not overflowing their borders leave the system's invisible borders visibly intact. It is this latter group that we should be targeting with the should remove border variable. So this was first spotted by the user DJ on Discord and then by the user Spoon, and I need to find the right commit that I can go back to. So maybe if we go back to this commit, right, we can do git check out this Komorebi stop, and we just want to run it, I think. Yeah, we can do that. So I'm going to build from this commit, and we're going to demonstrate exactly what the issue was. Alright, so we have this up and running, and the application where we first saw this behavior was Vivaldi. So if I move this up to the top right here, you can see that it's coming out a little, right? So the top and the left are fine, but the right and the bottom edges are overflowing. And if we take a look at my komorebi.json file, I have this here, right? Vivaldi, bring this to the middle. I have this border overflow applications thing. And it took me a while actually to notice, because I was looking at the top left corner and everything looked fine. But then, I took a look here and, obviously this edge is not where it's supposed to be. So I did some poking around in the code. I couldn't really figure it out. So the first thing that I did was I added some debug logging. So why don't we replicate that process here and give you all an idea of what it takes to get an understanding of a bug like this. So I believe it was in the set position function here. So we know that this impacts Vivaldi, so we can do something like this. We can do if let okay title equals self dot title. That's the window title. The window title is always going to include Vivaldi. We already know that. So if title contains Vivaldi, then we can do some debug logging. So let's take a look at the first thing I wanted to check was the value of should remove border. And then I wanted to see, what does the rect actually look like at this point before we call the Windows API to position the window. And of course, to replicate this, we always made sure that the Vivaldi window was in the top right of this layout. So I'm going to quickly open a Win11 window so that we can store our results here. And I think we can do this all from here actually. So we'll do Komorebi C stop, and then we'll do cargo run, and we'll run from this commit here, which is before we added the correction. So we can see here that this is still jutting out to the left, to the right, to the bottom more than it should. But we have some of this debug logging now, right? So we're gonna copy this, paste this here. So this is from a commit with the regression. And next we want to go to a commit from before the regression. And very helpfully, the user Spoon on Discord gave me the exact commit hash of where this regression was introduced, and it was this commit, I believe. Let's see. So we're gonna cancel that, and we're gonna do, oh wait, just so that I don't have to keep copying and pasting, we'll keep this so that we can paste it again. So we'll do git restore everything, git checkout, not that, silly. It was this one. We'll do git checkout that commit, and we can run Komorebi again. Actually, wait, not yet. We need to copy this back. Excuse me. Where is the set position? It's so weird when I have to do stuff without the tiling window manager manually dragging around borders. Such a pain. Anyway, we got that. Yeah, that's the old behavior. And so now if we bring this back here, we can copy the output. So we'll bring this to the middle actually, from a commit before the, I can spell, before the regression was introduced. Now let's make it a bit bigger. Alright, so let's take a look. So before the regression, should remove border is false, and the size of the rect is a little bit different. So you can see that it is expanded further left here with the regression. It's expanded further right with the regression, and it has expanded further to the bottom with the regression by pretty much the invisible borders rect. And we have this discrepancy here. Should remove border before the regression is false, and should remove border with the regression is true. I wonder how that happened. So then I started taking a look at this code, right? And so should remove border is a mutable Boolean variable. If the window that this set position function is called on is contained within the border overflow identifiers, then we set should remove border to false. Alright, keep that in mind. Let's head back to this commit. Git restore, git checkout. Oh, it didn't copy. Why did you not copy? Git checkout. There we go. So let's take a look at this now. We don't have that mutable variable anymore, right? We just set should remove border as a result of should act. But actually, when you think about it, we want the opposite of should act. So maybe I made a bit of a mistake when pulling out this general function, naming it like this. But I think something happened, and you can probably just go back to the video. Maybe I'll put a link in the description with the timestamp where I actually introduced this regression on the video. But I think, I saw should here, and I was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. But actually, if we go back to this commit message here, the latter group is the one that we should be targeting with the should remove border variable. And the latter group is applications that are not overflowing their borders, so applications that you should not usually act on. It's a little bit backwards in this case. So that was the fix, and now we can check out this commit, git checkout, and we can run this one, right? Yeah. All right. And you can see that. Oh, what did I do to the window? Oh, I put the window on a different monitor. Okay, so now it's back, and you can see, it's not jutting out to the left or to the right or to the bottom. All is well in the world again. So that's my story about how I introduced a regression, how I was able to understand the regression that I introduced, and how I was able to do this one character commit fixing said regression. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. Slightly shorter video. I hope that you all enjoyed it and that you learned something from it, and it gives you some ideas in thinking about how to handle regressions that you may have introduced in your code bases that you're struggling to track down and make sense of. Before I go, as always, I would like to say a very, very special thank you to all of the sponsors of Komorebi. Thank you to this private sponsor. Thank you to Michael, to Acelink. Thank you to Timothy. Thank you to Leandro, Maxwell, Gustavo, Solomon, Alex, Evan, Julian, and Hisayuki. You are all amazing. Thank you so much for your support. If you too would like to sponsor the development of Komorebi, head over to the repository, click one of the sponsor buttons, and you'll be taken to this page. You can become a one-time sponsor or a monthly sponsor. Honestly, even if you just sponsor for $1 a month, it makes a huge difference to me, and I appreciate it so very much. If you are not in a position to become a sponsor, the next best thing that you can do is hit subscribe on the YouTube channel. You're probably already watching this video there, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you have not already. The channel contains probably the most complete collection of Komorebi tutorial videos known in the history of the internet, largely because I developed Komorebi, but that aside, the statement is still factual. We've also got a whole bunch of NixOS tutorials now. I'm thinking of doing some more general Rust tutorials as well. And of course, we have the Let's Plays if you're into that. So this is a really great way that you can support the channel and the development of the Komorebi as well. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so we get a cut of that sweet ad revenue. We're more than halfway there. Who knows, maybe we'll get that before the end of the year. Anyway, that is it for this time. Please, leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, all the good stuff. I hope that whatever you will do today, you have a great day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you all back here next time.